Right, someone put a comment on that they like the red and black and pink painting he's seen. The blossom tree, right? He said it looked oriental, you know, Japanese. Well, it was supposed to look like that, but it's the easiest painting to do. So I told him, I said, Mick his name is, I said, right Mick, I'll do that, I might have a go at that and show you how to do it. So if you want to watch along, you're more than welcome, right? Got three colours, you can't see that one probably, well you can, white, red, black, two brushes, small flat brush, my little rigger brush for doing like branches and all that, right? Might use a slightly bigger one, or then again I might not. And I might use this bit of sponge as well, right? I'm not going to talk too much when I get on with this. I'll cut the drying out of it because I want this to be roughly about a 6 minute painting. Should we say 6? Yeah. Right, so first thing, brush into a bit of water. Now I'm going to throw some red in to about here. You might be able to see a little line there. I just rubbed it out a bit. Right, don't want too much water. And I want it fairly heavy on the top. I'm nutting this camera again, sorry about that. Right, so we want it nice and heavy up the top. And if you see these black lines I've put on the paper, that's just to I thought I'd take just a couple of clouds out. Right. And touch more water. As I say, I'm not counting the drying time with this because I don't think that's fair, counting the drying time, because you've got to let the paint bloody dry. And it's not the best of paper. It looks like I'm making excuses, doesn't it? I'm not. Right, so that'll do for now. Right, I'm going to dry it. I say I'll cut this out, but put your finger over your ears for now. Oh no, I'll tell you what, I'll stop it. Right, so let's go in with a bit of black now. So we want this pretty deep black we want here. And all we're doing is filling this bottom in. I mean, how easy is that? I say this is the easiest painting you can do, this, believe me. And it's just ordinary house paint, nothing special about it. So what, let's see if we can get a couple of rocks in. I doubt it with this paper, but you never know. Well, they look a little bit like rocks, don't they? Right. Darken this a bit more. Can tingle them off a bit, them rocks. Right, now up here, we'll just come down. You watch me go over the rocks, doesn't matter now. We've done this one before, haven't we? Like doing like grass, just a little bit thick, that paint. I'll just thin it out a bit. So this paper I'm using is not the best, but you could use a piece of bloody cardboard if you wanted. Right, so that'll do. I'm gonna I'm going to do something else in a minute. Just this little rigger brush. That's the tin one. And just put a few, like grasses growing. Flick up. Gotta get it pretty wet though, because it won't come off the bloody brush otherwise. Like that's not coming off. What a bugger, eh? I mean, you can do this. We'll add a few of these over the pen. We like a bit of cheating, don't we? But it's just an impression. That's all you want to do. Just an impression. Don't think I'm doing very good on the time, do you? But we don't care. Now just wash this brush out. Now turn it off. I'll give it a quick blast. Right, so I've just got a little bit thicker this brush than the rigger brush I had a minute ago. What you do, press down hard, say about here, and come up. Doesn't matter if you got to go over it. But it's press down hard, come up, as far as you can get with it, before you have to put more paint on it. Right. I want it sort of leaning, because them sort of, what are they, blossom trees, they sort of lean, don't they? Must be windy in Japan. Probably is. We can add a... Right. All you want is a rough shape like that. And what we'll do now, get the rigger brush. Go back into a bit more black paint. And I just do some finer branches or whatever, leaves, not leaves, stupid. You know what I meant. But that's all you do, wiggly line. Nothing special about it. If you make a little blob like that, just use that as a branch off, if you know what I mean. Just make that a bit thicker. Now what will do is, well, look at that, I've got a bit of black there. It's what you got to watch. Dipping your hand in bloody paint and then getting it everywhere. Right, another quick blast. I say a lot of blasting in this, but it is a quick painting. Turn it off. You're back on again. Right, I've lost the brush now. I'll have to use the sponge. Right, so just dampen the sponge a bit. Right, I'm going into white, the white paint now. So I've just dampened it a bit, test it out somewhere out the way. That's about right, I think. And what we'll do, we'll just so if you test it on the paper first, you can see the consistency of it, if you know what I mean. And it's just a light tap, you're not hardly any pressure on it at all. right? Now, normally I'd let that dry, or I'd dry it, but we're trying to mosey on along here, so use a bit of card, and all I'm doing is grabbing a bit of white paint and a bit of the red, and I'll show you now, just mixing it, just using a bit of card, so we get like a nice pink colour. You see that? Yeah. Now I've left the white's still on the sponge. I'll go straight in the pink, because it's all mixed in, so it makes no difference. And that's about it. That's our little blossom tree. There's a put me with a pencil brush. That's over there. And what I'm going to do, just a bit of this white and just like some, you know, the grass is just catching maybe a bit of the sun. Now this is not in any way like a professional type painting. This is just showing you what you can do to get a reasonable little painting for your wall, or your bedroom wall, your living room wall, wherever. Right, I shouldn't have put that white there, it doesn't matter, we wipe it out. I'll just put a few down here. I can't even see where me. I think I've gone over the 6 minutes, but we're not bothered, are we? No. Maybe I should have put a bit of black on there first for the contrast, but it'll do. Can't do it now. Well, I can, but I can't be bothered. Oh, excuse me. Right, bring a brush again. Just wash the bloody thing. And see if we can just try and cover that up a bit, right? Little bird there, one there. We stick one there in the middle of the tree. And I think that'll do. That's basically a very, very simple, easy to do painting. Right, I've walked you through it. You know, it's just so easy. So I'm going to trim this now down, and I'll put it in a frame. I've already rubbed the frame down, cleaned it, painted it, cleaned the glass, painted it black because it will go nice with this, and we'll just see how we get on, putting it together. Tell you what, you should always shine it anyway, so what I'm going to do is, I don't know, probably won't see it when the mount's on, but let's say here, Woody, that'll do. I mean, no one's going to buy this, but right, so you can add up all the time if you want and see how long it took, but it's probably about 10 minutes and all, but I've been gabbing and all that, so I'll do this and then I'll show you in a bit. Okay, see you in a minute. Right, don't know, there's a big bright light come on this phone. I'm in video. If I move around you see it on the, well, I suppose to do that when it's a bit dull, because the light's not very good in the bedroom. But there's the finished painting. let's have a look, see if it looks better. That's better, yeah. Yeah, so that's only a little cheap frame. You probably get 10 for £1 in a charity shop. It's more of it's a picture frame, in fact, a photograph frame, right? So this is more like interior design, isn't it? You know, they use the same colours as what you've got knocking about in your rooms and that. But that's the easiest painting, yeah, no problem, dead easy. Do that with your eyes shut. But as they say, a blind man on a galloping horse could do that. Right, I've just got a few more, so these are going up in a bit. That was a tree off holiday that we always went. It was sort of a dead tree, but it never gave up. And that one, a misty morning boat with the lampshade showing. But so they've got to go up. And I've already got, oh, them two up you see. Right, so I'm just doing all this wall. I'm going to put black paintings up, black frames up. And see how it works. Sorry about this, jumping all over the place. I mean, going out of focus. Right, so anyway, that's it for now. I won't bore you too long. I'll catch you all again. See you there for now.